Hey everybody, hope you guys are having a great week. I'm just here in my office for another one of these wonderful staff training videos. And I'm here with my good friend and yours, Ben. And Ben is going to be an example for us today of what you should be doing to get the most out of these training videos, taking notes and all that stuff. And then he'll kind of share with us at the end what he gleans from our time together. First things first though, every week we're going to kind of recap on the video from the week before because I've gotten some updates and responses from some of you about last week's video and some additional information, so we want to get that out to you. From an email, got this, a couple things about making the most of your time outside of small group. Here's the first one: have dinner together before ministry. I know there's a couple small groups that met together and did dinner before ministry right around 5:30. Gives you plenty of time to hang out with the girls or guys. The other one is we just went as a small group to a play that one of our own students was performing in. Oh, isn't that nice? Yeah, a lot of students are in music, band, CYT, sports, all that kind of stuff. Use that, as an opportunity to spend time with them. Next one, this small group leader is going to be having a little Christmas party at her house as a small group. And to that leader who's having that party, I just want you to know I will be invading that party because it sounds fun. But yeah, little things like parties, Friday night get-togethers, things like that, those are great ideas. And then, of course, the classic things like bowling, mini golf. There is a fun little mini golf course in Spring Hill Mall if you're ever interested in that. And then here's the bottom line. Students love to know that leaders are interested in spending time with them outside of the small group time and ministry nights on Wednesday. Knowing that another night of the week they'd like to be spending time with them, it means a lot. So whatever you want to do for that is great. Here's the next training tip, the one for this week. We want to talk to you guys about how to maximize your time in small group. And so we're going to get more detailed as weeks go. But the first thing that we want to talk about is how do you use that time in small group, that 30, 35 minutes, to the best of your ability. Making the most of it. And so here's a couple things maybe for you to think through, and maybe at the end of this, if you've got some great ideas, you can send those our way. Number one, can attendance be fun and have an impact on your small group? Using every little thing in small group to make the most of your time together. You have a lot of things to accomplish in 30, 35 minutes. You've got attendance, you've got accountability, you've got prayer, you've got those parent questions at the end, and you've got all that content and questions to be going through with your students. So using even simple things like attendance to have an impact on your small group time. I know in my small group, if a student is not there, we call that student up on one of our cell phones, and the students talk to them, let them know that they're missed and that they want them here the next week, and it's worked really well. The next one is something that was brought by our good friend Ben. His idea is the football of speech, and it works really well. You can't talk unless you're holding the football, and all the students' names are on it, so if somebody's missing, they know, which is also really cool. And then the way it works is, as he asks a question, he has to throw it to a student, and he has to say their name in the air, and then they have to catch it, so they're having to pay attention, all those things. But if he doesn't say the student's name, another student can intercept it. But if they intercept it, they have to be able to answer the question that he originally asked. So a lot of fun, just a fun way to get students involved, but also keep things quiet and keep the right person talking at the right time and not everybody else all at once. So that's another fun one. Here's basically what we're asking you. What do you do? What are some things that you do to think through the night as you're preparing not just for the curriculum and the lesson, but what are you doing to plan through just the basics, how you're going to spend your time, how you're going to get the most out of that 35 minutes. Are you going to do something afterwards with your small group beforehand, whatever. So if you've got stuff like that, share it with us. Let us know via email this week, and we'd love to hear from you. And yeah, we'll put it in the video next week. Hope you guys had a great time, and now it's time to see what Ben has learned today. So Ben, what did you gain from today's little training?
I just kind of marked down some of the important stuff that you mentioned.
Okay, great. Do you want to share with us?
What?
Can I see?
I can email it to you, actually, because that'd be easy. That way you just have it, and you can print it out and share it with the other leaders.
Well, that's true, but I mean, we're going to be on video anyway. Why don't we just share, like, what? Can we just see it? Can you just let me see it? I won't mock your handwriting. Awesome.
We'll see, because I put up here that you love training videos, so that's real positive.
That's great.
We want
And glad to see my belly button showing. I've got high waters on. That's fantastic. Well, I hope that you get more out of these training videos than Ben clearly did. Yeah. Well, anyway, thanks, Ben, for being here. And, hope you guys have a great week. We'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.